Hello everyone, I'm Tony Chan. Welcome to this number 50th minor trick of the catenative structure, number 6 sentence type of the big grammar trick number 12. Okay, let's get started quickly because there are 12 pages. It's a long way to go. Consider one. Supplementary relative clause. Okay, supplementary because there is a comma, so this part is supplementary, and this is the main clause. Okay, started by which, so relative clause. Okay, let's read this sentence first. I'd very much like to go with them. He's asked me to go with them, which I'd very much like to. Which I'd very much like to. Okay, that's fine. Let's do some analysis. Supplementary, okay. And this is a sentence. I like to do something. Catenative structure. This is the head of the clause, and it's a catenative verb. So, to infinitive is a catenative complement of this verb. Okay, let's check this sentence. It is certainly important to consult your lawyer. Okay? It says you should consult your lawyer, which it is certainly important to. Okay? Let's check which it is important. It is important. Sentence type 2, right? And subjective PC. Adjective acting as a subjective PC, right? Subject, couple of verb, subjective PC, adjunct modifying the head, the adjective, right? And this is a subject category, this is a catenative adjective, so you can take a to infinitive as its complement. Okay, so the to infinitive is a complement of this, and this is a complement of the couple verb, right? So level 1, level 2, level 3. And how about this? Level 1, level 2. So this is level 2 away from this. And this is this. And this is level 3 away from this. And this is this. Consult your lawyer. So this one is quite far away from this. So sorry. Too far away. So this sentence is grammatically illegal. Okay, let's check another consideration. Oblique catenative complement. Okay, let's check. Looks like a gerund. Continuing another few years. Okay, we can treat this as an oblique object. Gerund acting as a noun phrase. So, oblique one, this is a particle, a short preposition. Sentence type 2, couple verb. We can treat it like this, right? So, catenative verb, oblique catenative complement, oblique catenative complement. Okay, and this is like as if. So the project looks like, this project looks as if it'll last another few years. And this one looks, okay, typical sentence type 2, right? Looks a lady in red. Now, you can also put a preposition, looks like a lady in red. In red means in red dress, wearing a red dress. So this preposition phrase is acting as a modifier to this. So this noun phrase is the head. So this whole thing is a noun phrase, and it's acting as a complement of the preposition, right? Or and sentence type 2, subjective PC, subjective PC. So this whole thing is a subjective PC. Werner took to it like this. Again, objective. This is an object. Objective PC. Noun phrase inside a preposition. So this preposition phrase is a objective PC of sentence type 4. So this versus Werner versus it is like this versus this. So this versus this, two constituents, two elements, or two things. So noun things, noun thing, a noun, a preposition phrase, two things. And a lady takes a modifier for this. So this is just one thing, a noun phrase. So this one is pretty unique. It is called oblique catenative complement. Consideration 3, with or without subject for catenative complement verb type 1. Type 1 means to infinitive. So let's check. Arranged, sudden, catenative verb. This is a single 4 clause. 4 clause means to infinitive takes its own subject. And this one for required. Arranged sudden. Arranged sudden. One thing, one element, one constituent. They expected object to begin at 6. Catenative complement. A complex catenative complement. This is the object. Two things, two constituents. So for excluded, you cannot use for, because if you put a for here, this is one thing, and expected cannot accept just one thing. Sorry, for excluded, you cannot put for in here. They intended for the performance to begin at 6. That's one thing. They intended one thing. But if you don't use the for, they intended the performance object to begin at 6. So, without the for, two constituents. And this is the object for this. So, with the for, simple catenative structure. Without the for, complex catenative structure. But even for the for, we still say that it's for complex catenative structure. Okay, with the for complex catenative structure. Without the for, accusative complex catenative structure, or plain complex catenative structure. Complex catenative structure. Plain complex, for complex. Again, plain complex. Two things, two elements. VCC of last pair, okay, one pair, second pair. So this is the VCC of the last pair. It can be of anything. It can be of intransitive verb, transitive verb, or subjective complement. That is sentence type 2, sentence type 3, and sentence type 1. Not catenative structure. let's check. Tony left to work. So to means in order to. So that's sentence type 1. Werner left crying. Sentence type 2. Couple of verb. Adjective. Adjective. Subjective. PC. Adjective. Subjective. PC. Because ing form, progressive participle, can be an adjective. Also for past participle form, it can be an adjective. So sentence type 2. Decided to work in order to. So the same as this one. Sentence type 1, intransitive verb. Sentence type 1, intransitive verb. So expect to finish soon. Okay, to and auxiliary verb. This is to infinitive.